I was reading an article about just an old family recipe of like a Texas sheet style birthday chocolate cake, and so I decided to make it. My brother's birthday was the day that I actually made it. I wanted to give him a slice, and also my other two sisters who were celebrating their birthday as well. My birthday will have already passed by the time this video is posted, but I'm celebrating my birthday tomorrow. So anyways, it's been in their family for 2 decades, and I took the recipe and it's so easy to make, guys. I made it, I adapted it to what I had in my kitchen and made it a little bit more healthy. But guys, I also tried veganizing it and it was so easy. Here's the recipe here. And so I just wanted to let you guys know the background of this recipe. This cake was so easy to make and it was so delicious. And then I made like a Texas sheet cake style frosting. I didn't use the actual recipe that they had. And I cut the recipe in half. And I also used dark cocoa powder instead of just regular cocoa powder. So anyways, that's the background story. Super easy to make, guys. The directions are the stages are in pictures, and I think you guys are gonna absolutely love this. Hello guys, so today we are making Texas style sheet cake. This was inspired by a recipe I found online. Right now, let's jump into the recipe because these cakes are really delicious. 1 cup of flour. 1 cup of flour. So 2/3 cups of sugar, and then 1/2 cup of baking cocoa. This cocoa, okay. And then it says 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna reduce that, guys, because that's a lot of salt. So I'm just gonna reduce it. This is about 1/2 teaspoon. So yeah. Gonna reduce it. Okay, maybe like this much. So that's the baking powder. Baking soda, I'll do about 1/2 teaspoon. Just about. Okay. Again, I'm reducing it. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I'm just gonna do half of this because this is a 1/2 teaspoon. So salt, okay. Now I'm just gonna mix the dry ingredients together nicely here. Put everything nice and combined. Olive oil. The recipe says vegetable oil, but I'm using light olive oil. And let's see if we can get 1/2 cup because I think I might just have just enough. Ooh. Oh, there you go, guys. 1/2 cup of buttermilk. What I have here is some almond milk that I have added some vinegar to, and that kind of created us a bit of buttermilk. Now I heard that soy milk actually works even better because it curdles and it actually is like the texture of buttermilk. So whatever you have, soy milk, whatever. I'm doing this dairy free, so I'm using almond milk. I probably will make this again with the egg, but I want to see if this will work without an egg. So I'm going to add in, this is my aquafaba. You can't really see it. You see that? See it? It looks pretty disgusting, but I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of that here, and that's going to act as our egg. So now, this recipe says, so I'm going to add in another tablespoon of aquafaba. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of aquafaba equals 1 egg. So we're doing 1 egg. I think that's everything. We're gonna go ahead and mix it together. This is kind of how it's gonna look. And then we're gonna add in the hot water. So we're gonna go ahead and start mixing everything together. Let me chia seed, I'm not, okay. So I'm just gonna mix this together. I have my hot water here, which I'm gonna heat it up one more time, just to make sure it's all good. So we're just gonna mix all this together. This is how the batter looks. The batter looks like that. It looks all Okay, I'm gonna add in some coffee. This is just some decaf coffee, and it's just going to enhance the flavor of the chocolate. All right, my water should be done. You want a half a cup of hot water. Just mix this coffee in first, and then we're just gonna, the hot water is gonna dissolve the coffee and everything. Ooh. This is how mine looks, so not too different at all. I don't think, did this recipe call for vanilla? I didn't see any vanilla extract. Oh, vanilla extract, guys, I totally forgot. Let me go get it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of cheat and put this in here real quick. Okay, so just finish mixing. I don't know if she used a dark cocoa like I did, because my cocoa looks way darker. But look at that, that's how it looks. And let's try the spoon test. Let's try the... All right, it's well greased. Just gonna pour it into there. Okay, so we're gonna stick this in the oven for 35 to 38 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, I will see you guys again soon. I might make another version of this with an actual egg. All right guys, so I did reduce the leavening, and I think the pan I used was too big, and so keep that in mind. If you cut the recipe in half, make sure you use a much smaller pan. That way the cake won't be too thin, but it still looks fine. I'm gonna let it cool. The other one in the oven has 6 more minutes. So I'm gonna let the other one, I'm gonna take that out when it's done and let that cool. And I'm basically gonna let them cool overnight, and then I will frost them in the morning. So I had to cover. You see that? All right, so now let's pour the frosting on it. This is how it looks. All right guys, so time for taste test. So my brother's birthday was yesterday, my sister's birthday was the other day, my other sister's birthday is this weekend, and my birthday is coming up next week. So for all the June birthdays out there, we're gonna taste this cake. So this is the vegan one, and guys, it looks, and I've already tasted it, it tastes almost identical to the non-vegan one. So let's taste it. I used extra dark cocoa powder. You don't have to use that, but it does not detract from the taste. It's just as sweet. The sweetness is perfect, guys. I am so impressed with this cake. When I first tasted it, it's moist, it's fluffy. Look at this. And this is vegan. This is the vegan version. So moist, fudgy. Let's taste the non-vegan version with the egg. This is a virgin with the egg. A little bit thicker because of the egg, and I used a little bit more. Because of the egg, it rose a little bit more, but you can use more leavening and get the same effect for the vegan one. Guys, there's a slight difference, but not by much. These are absolutely delicious. We're gonna finish these. I'm actually gonna pack these because I have to run off to work. I will see you guys again very soon. I'm gonna give my brother and sister and all the June birthday siblings a piece of this cake. And I will see you guys very soon. My brother's birthday was yesterday, so I need to give him his cake. But his work schedule is like off, so I don't see him in the afternoon when I get off work. So I will see you guys. I'm gonna run off to work. Try this Texas sheet cake. It is totally, absolutely delicious. And for all the June birthdays out there, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me. Yum.